We are here, and you are there. Welcome. It's my phone. Shameless plug for myself. Um, Welcome to the show. Tonight's a very boring night. I got a lot planned. Right? So, just bear with me. Basically, what I'm going to tell you is we got some stuff going on here tonight. It's going to be a big show. Yeah, I don't know what the hell I just did. Whoa, whoops. You know what I just did? There it goes. I just started the link going on my other site. Whoops, bad idea. Okay, so I'm going to get this moving. Cut it real quick before it decides it's going to send me packing, which could be bad. What the hell is wrong with people? The deal is this. It goes something along these lines. Alright? Whatever you want, kid. You want to do what you got to do. It's respectable. My buddy Reese is here, my boy, and my sister-in-law Rachel. You don't have to say hi to the viewers because I know you're here. Thank you so much. I love that little guy. Here you go, guy. Yeah. Live. You're not live and you're not going to be live. I don't want you to be live. You're a punk ass. I'm just kidding. You can come on the show next week. We'll pick a time and a date. I'm going to be adding a lot of people to the page, the old page. I'm going to actually start using it again. Because apparently what's going on is it's criminal. Well, the deal is this. I got to hold my microphone, otherwise it makes these weird-ass noises. And I don't really feel comfortable. What the fuck is this? Shut up, you idiot. Eddie, come here, girl. Hey! Eddie!
I'm not getting there.
I gotta grab the dog. Hold on. Come! Now! Downstairs! Stupid ass mutt. Sorry about that, folks. I had to take care of that because my dog, I don't allow her upstairs when I'm not up there. Being that she's a puppy, I don't want her to do her business while I'm on the air and not have the chance to take care of it. Hey, share the views. Share with other viewers, kid. I don't know who's watching, but thank you. Share. If you don't want to share, you don't have to. Hey, Ash or Alyssa, how you doing? Hi. Hi. Go away. Just kidding. Just kidding. Stay on the air. Hey. I'm going to have Annie coming on the air real soon. Scotty, come on the air for a couple minutes if you want. Okay, Irene, this is for you. The first time. Yep. Yeah, she's... Yep. 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 Thank you. There you go. Yeah. I would like to say that I am going to have Annie on the air. Because I figured it'll help me out here. I don't know why my McDonald's hat was on the air for a second. I'm not going to work tonight, so that'd be a bad idea to have that on the air. I am going to lose the... I'm not going to lose the feed, but you'll probably hear some back feed for a couple seconds while I get Annie. But that'll be about it, okay? Here we go. Annie! this. All right, here's Annie, everybody. She's my girl. She's on the air, and she's ruling with me, because that's what she does best. And I love this dog. Annie, stop. Hey, baby, what are you doing? See, look at yourself. You're on the air. See, look, I'll show you. See? See, look at this. Look at that. Who's this? Who's on the TV? Who's on the idiot box? Look at that. Who's on the idiot box? Who's this? Everybody, this is Annie. She's on the air. Annie's the best. Before everything happened with Honey, I used to have around here quite a bit. She wasn't nearly as cooperative, or Annie isn't as cooperative as Honey was. Honey actually enjoyed being on the air. She enjoyed being pretty much near me all the time. And I miss her, but, you know, everything happens for a reason. And I learned, I guess, in the short time she was here to teach me how to love it, I guess. She thought her time was okay, or over with. I don't know. I guess that's the only positive I got out of it. But I wish that it never happened. But she was my good girl. And Annie's taken the reins of the puppy kingdom upstairs, my room. And she's the good girl now. I love this dog. And this dog loves me. I love you, girl. Say hi. Say hi. See? She's happy to be alive and be with me right now. Hey, clean your butt. One of my nieces just ran by. Okay, this is Annie, everybody. She's going to leave the air now. I love this puppet dog. I love this puppet dog, by the way, not something else. You probably thought you heard me say something else, but it's not what I said. She's my girl. And I'm going to give you a little bit of treatment, something to remember me by, my man. There you go. I love you. You're a good kid. All right, here we go. We're live, Mom, Dad. Not Mom and Dad, physical Mom and Dad, but other Mom and Dad. You know, people that are capable of watching and actually not judging. Show this to Mike. Anyway, I'm going to say this. This will probably be the first, last, and only show that I addressed this issue on. When I was going to address this the last show, but I decided against it. I'm going to change the way this stream works. I don't like this. It's kind of choppy. Alright, so we're going to do this different. I don't know. We're not going to lose the stream here if I do it this way, are we? Alright, what the fuck? Okay. Alright, I don't know what's going on. But apparently it's not allowing me to do what I want to do. I don't know. Don't disable bandwidth, because I won't be happy if you disable bandwidth. Or HD bandwidth, rather. Oh man, this is what happens. Now, there I am. I'm back on here. I just had to test my screen out here. I just realized it changed the settings, so I don't have much of a choice on how it broadcasts. Which I like this. I like it a lot. I thought it was a lot choppier than it was. Well, Bulls basketball season is in session, which means I am going to be broadcasting more. Woohoo! I won't be broadcasting during nights of games, though. Apparently, also, this coming basketball season will also mark a Metallica album. Knock on wood. They've been saying that for the last 2 years. New albums coming out before the... New albums coming out. What the hell? New albums coming out before the end of so-and-so. this and that. So far, they've failed to deliver on each deadline they've given. What does that tell me? Tells me they're in no hurry. But at the end of the day, as I've said before, there's no way a band that's been at it for 35 years. Yes, they've been at it for 35 years. They just didn't release their first studio album till 1983. They started in 1981 and they released their first demo tape in 1982. Do the math. Next year will be 35 years. And when you've done as much as they've done in the business, it's hard to really feel too motivated to release more music if you don't need to. I personally wouldn't want to release more music if I was them, or I wouldn't feel the need more rather than anything. Hey Reese, give me 5. Hey Reese, can I have a 5? Hey Connor, can I have a high 5? What? Look at this, Connor. Look at you. Look at you. Who's this? Say, is this Reese? Can I pick you up?
No.
All right, thank you.
No, it's not.
I know you're heavy, but I'm picking you up anyway.
I had the sword.
Here's Reese. Hold on, bud. Sorry, guys. This is Reese. This is my nephew. Yeah, he's 4, right? You're 4 years old?
Yeah.
How you doing, buddy? How's school going?
Good.
Good? Can you give me a hug? Can you give me a hug? I'll let you go if you give me a hug.
Wait, Reese, where'd you go?
He's right here.
Oh, hi, honey. Do you need to go potty? Watch out, he has to go potty.
Oh, he has to go potty?
Yeah.
All right. See you, buddy.
Come on, handsome.
Go potty.
You when I don't go potty.
Oh, you better not pee on me, boy. I have to beat your buttocks.
I don't beat you up.
No. Ow! 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 Being attacked by a 4-year-old on the air. Someone call the police. Someone call the police. Security, get him out of here.
Let's go.
I love you, boy. That's my little nephew, Luis. That's my buddy Alex's brother. My little buddy Alex. He's my little man. I love that little dude. I love both of my little dudes. I love all of them, but, Reese is just a good boy.
Except for Fred, pee on you. What is Connor doing? Connor, what are you doing?
Connor!
Connor's in the potty, too.
Uh-oh. This
Connor's
can't
not
be
potty
good.
trained, is he?
No.
Okay.
I don't know. Off goes the swim trunks. You know what? I've decided I'm not a homebody, but I'll tell you this much: if I wanted to go out, I'd go out, to places I knew people. Actually, this is a question I've been asked pretty regular, on different broadcasts. And if you don't know the bars that I go to in this area at this point in time, you probably haven't paid much of attention to me. And to be honest with you, there's a couple bars, actually 3 or 4, that I actually go to. And there's a couple that I haven't been to in a long time. There's one that I won't go to anymore because I can't stand certain things about it, but I won't bring them up on the air. There's Hound Dogs, which is the old Tanya's, if you're familiar with the bar. And there's Joey's Thirst Parlor in the Panorama. I mean, I've gone, places like Murphy's Law, Blue Bar and Grill, once in a great while Straight Home. I just don't feel like it's there's just certain times and certain bars you go to and it's like, what the fuck am I doing? It's dumb. Even the cleanest bar, sometimes you feel like that, like, I'll be honest with you, every time I've been to a place like the Panorama and Joey's, or even Hound Dogs, I feel like, I walk in and they know exactly what I'm getting. And that's something I look forward to in any place. I look forward to receiving that service any place. I don't care. You know, this is a big thing for me. If I'm out for a beer or if I'm out for dinner or something, I want my service right at the snap of a finger. You know, if it's possible. You know, I'm not asking for prompt service every time because I know there's certain times where prompt service ain't always possible. But don't give me this line of nonsense that you drink the cheap stuff or you eat the cheap stuff, so they're not going to serve you first. That's not the point. That's not the attitude you need in business. You know, fast food. Here's the deal. You know, a Big Mac is the most expensive thing on the goddamn menu at McDonald's.
Okay.
McDonald's.
Holy shnikes.
I can't even speak.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh.
if you push somebody aside because they're getting a couple double cheeseburgers and only spending a couple dollars on some small fries or whatever, you know, because they're getting they're not getting the Big Mac. I'm sorry, I can't even think anymore. That's bad for business because Big Macs are a hot seller, duh. But the thing is don't act like you're because they only get this one thing on the menu that their business ain't worth their money. Because at the end of the day, that $2 cheeseburger could be what lays your ass off at the end of the day. You know, when your boss counts down those final numbers at the end of the year, and they see that they're those $2 short, that $2 burger that you didn't feel like was a necessity to rushing I don't know, get out, take seriously from those customers that are buying those $2 burgers. That could be what makes or breaks your job. You know. And for me personally, it's an insult to me and it's an insult to my coworkers when I see anyone say, "Well, he's only buying a double cheeseburger," while the asshole behind him is buying a Big Mac meal. Yeah, that might be $9, a guaranteed $9 if you know the guy, but or even if you don't know him, it's a guaranteed $9 because that's what it costs you after taxes total. It's about $9 for a large meal for a Big Mac. I think last time I checked. I think actually it's about $8.50 maybe, but it's close enough. The bottom line is people need to understand that you may have the cheapest thing on the menu. You might be, the guy behind it might be getting the cheapest thing on the menu, but still you got to respect his service just as much as you respect the guy with the most expensive meal. Because, like I said, at the end of the day, that's the guy that can make or break your business. For all you know, that guy that's only buying a $2 burger is, that guy that's going to, I don't know. Be with why in God's name is it doing this? He could be the guy that puts you out the job at the end of the year. Because when your boss goes and checks those finances and those final expenditures, he sees that he's those $2 short. If you don't think he's going to be pissed about it and not think about closing down shop, you're wrong. Especially in a fast food joint. Those $2 do make a difference. And anyone that says otherwise obviously never worked or heard any of the stories. I've been working at McDonald's for 4 years, and I've heard stories of McDonald's that were highly successful for years on end and shut down after one lousy year of business. That's it. That's all it takes is one lousy year. Even if it's not necessarily a lousy year per se, just that 1 year in the red's enough for the corporate or that particular franchise owner to say, you know what, pull the plug. It's done. That's the way it goes, and that's the way it would be. And I'm not going to tell you, too many more of those stories because I don't feel like I need to. But it's that simple. Even doing what my dad or any of my uncles do. My uncle Walt being an electrician, or my uncles that work with my dad in their business. That $2 part at the end of the night is just as important as the $2,000 part. For my uncle, it's a $2 lug nut, or not lug nut. That $2 wire nut could be what prevents an electrical fire. And that $2, that, like I said, that $2 wire nut could be what saves your business. Because I'll tell you what, an electrical fire would be real bad. And failure to fix a $2 part on a $2,000 car failure to fix the $2 part on a $2,000 piece of machinery you just put in a car could mean the auto mechanic that that failed to see that part was missing gets to eat that bill. And by law, that's the way it goes. And unless you want to be that guy that pays off that $2, that's an attitude you don't need. Because the deal is this: everybody pays the price. You may not know it, but I'll tell you this much. If you've been working in the business, like fast food, if you work on it as long as I have, let me tell you something. You know the business like the back of your hand. I mean, I'm not personally responsible for everybody on my payroll. I don't care who comes to work and who doesn't. Okay? That's not my choice or my decision, my problem, or as they say in the business, my bitch. I don't care. You don't want to show up, that's your prerogative. I really don't care. But what I do care about is my money. And if I'm going to work and I'm finding out that I'm working for free because some asshole screwed something up and, whatever, I have a problem with that. When it comes to my money, I'm entitled to complain. When it comes to your money, you're entitled to complain. Guess what? The world works in strange ways like that. Thank you, Chris. Fuck. I know, big dog. When you're putting down these ideas, let me tell you something. There's not a lot I can say that's going to change the ideas of others. What the hell? You got to understand. Yeah, I don't know, bro. I don't care what you do. You watching, my man? I don't know, bro. I'm gonna check right now. The hell. I hate this phone. I don't know why it's doing this. My fucking phone just took a picture that I didn't want it to take. Yes. Don't get out of here. Okay. Alright, so now that I am live and watching. I have I don't know how many people can actually hear what I'm saying. But I mean, I'm going to sit here and relax. I got my own mic stand now, so I don't have to hold it no more. Hey, I'm talking about the mic, not my bladder. Ha! Good night, guys. Love you. Good night, Beans. To the rest of the world, I am a champion. To myself, I am a champion. Anyone that wants to watch the show, where are my friends? Why the fuck's my voice not calling me? You watching my show, big dog? Thank you, homeboy. Share the link. Now that I've had some time to think, and I'm actually excited about the show here, I'm going to tell you something. I should have done this a while. I just thought about that. I don't know what I didn't do something I usually do. Craigslist. I never put into my Rochester Craigslist site. Whoops. Bad idea. Dude, what the hell am I thinking? Yeah, big dog. You know, that's my... Because I do. It's none of your damn business. Alright? Shut the fuck up. Listen, the deal is this. This show has always been
A piece of shit.
I'm live. Now, idiot. You actually paid attention. I'm live now, boss. I told you that already. I would have sent you a text if I wasn't. I'm live right now. I've told you this before. That's why I sent you the text, dummy. I hate when people do that. They don't pay attention. Boosting the cocaine. No, it's gross, man. Well, hey, Melissa. Thanks for watching. I'm going to grab a drink of some nice cold Coca-Cola. Yeah, my buddy Liam.
Chris,
A McDonald's club. That'd be a bad idea. Well, now that I'm back and I got my nice large glass of Coca-Cola here, I'd like to thank you all for joining us. I can't thank you because you joining me it's not a shocker. But what is the shocker is the fact that this microphone doesn't crack the bed yet. Usually it cracks about 2/3.
I turned the heat off.
I don't know why the heat would be on. It's, it's the fall now. Yes, this is Coke for everybody. Coca-Cola, the drink, not. I'm not doing Coke on here. It's disgusting. Only you would go there. Shut up, stupid voicemail. Now, political talk. I don't know. To be honest with you, this whole presidential election this year so far looks like, actually next year I should say, looks like it's going to be a big giant, to be honest with you, a big clusterfuck, to put it nicely. I hate to say it, I might actually vote for it. I might, I don't know. I don't really like. It looks like Donald Trump is seriously going to win this the Republican nomination unless he really does something in tank along the way, which I don't see. I don't know. Maybe he won't. Maybe he will. He seems like he's a lot smarter than he was in previous campaigns he's tried to run. But I don't know. I kind of hope he does drop out and actually reserve a spot for someone who's actually a real politician who actually knows what they're doing. But that's how I feel about it.
If you remember, Rudy Giuliani was also when leading the polls at this point in the last election. Remember? But he was not. Yeah. So it doesn't really matter, right?
It doesn't. My brother raises a good point. It doesn't really matter at this point. Do I? Do I really want to think about a country ran by Donald Trump? I don't know. But to be fair, I don't want to really think of this country as being ran by Barack H. Obama as it is at this current time. And the biggest reason, I can say this now, and I've said it in the past, and I've said it to anybody else that's been willing to listen. on here on Facebook, or on here or on Facebook in public or anywhere really. My biggest problem with the country as it sits right now is just too many people are saying, oh, it's, you know, if you don't like, you know, the big argument about Obama that I don't like from his sympathizers is if you don't like the guy, you're a racist, which is a bunch of shit. You know, it doesn't, we're having some serious air conditioning issues. Thank you, Brigdoll. Oh, man. I'm sorry to hear you can't make the show. Well, anyway, I think, like I said, I don't like the, I don't like politicians that bring race and everything, just like I don't like people that, you know, regular people in conversation that bring the, you know, I don't like race being brought up in conversation in general because I think it's not a good thing, you know. You know, and I'm not saying, you know, whoa, thank you, buddy. I just lost a bunch of the years I'm out. I don't think that people need to understand too many different things. You know, race is one thing, but, you know, if you bring race into politics, you might as well bring it into religion and everything else. Because at what point do you actually take responsibility for yourself as a man and stop bringing in race and your sexual orientation or whatever your beliefs might be? You know, never mind. It's because it's bullshit and it drives me absolutely crazy. I'm sorry to hear. I'm working too. You know. Oh man, I forgot to send my teacher the link. Man, I'm a dumbass. You know. There you go. I'm live now, Ann. Yes. You know, I promised my teacher. I still refer to her as my teacher, even though I haven't been in a classroom ran by her in almost 25 years. I spent 2 years in her classroom. This is the 25th year of my second year in her classroom, so 25th anniversary. Cheers. I remember, oh, I just spilled on my phone like an asshole. You know, it is what it is, folks. I'm very happy to be live and on the air. Oh, shut up, phone. I hope I didn't break it. That'd be a shame. Actually, I can't stand that phone, but I don't want it to die. It's the only one I got right now. My Coke is empty, dudes. What do I do? Grab another one. Excuse me, Mallory, why'd you burp on the air? Scotty, what are you doing, buddy? Annie, what are you doing? Why is my door open? Why is this door wide open? Alrighty, y'all. Thing is, like I said, I'm not going to spend the entire evening complaining about things I can't change. But I will change that. Excuse me, I didn't mean to burp on the air. Join me on the air, my friend. I will broadcast just for you. No, I won't. Yeah. I'm live on the air, Ashley. Yeah, you can do anything you want. Why is my name Duncan on Facebook? I've answered that a few different times, and I'll tell you what, the deal is this: the real reason, not the official reason, but the real reason I'm going to give people is rather than actually change my name, or rather than actually deactivate my profile, which I was actually thinking about doing because I'm kind of getting annoyed with a lot of the stuff I see on Facebook and with people in general. You know, not just in Facebook, but in public. And I feel like this. And don't take this the wrong way for those of you listening that may have a connection with me at work. But it also goes like this. If I am going to eventually leave McDonald's in the future, you know, I want the trail for Chris Schrader to be as little as possible. And eventually what I'd like to do in order to salvage the show on YouTube is minimize a little bit of the Facebook stuff, or minimize the Facebook stuff, and basically maybe if I can't actually get away with getting rid of Facebook in its entirety, just only posting when it's showtime, show nights, or when it's something related to the show, which is something I'm very seriously considering doing. Number one reason is I think Facebook is intrusive. And really, other than a few things here and there that might get my goat going, Facebook is my leisure time, and I really don't give a shit, what I see on it. As long as you don't piss me off. Me personally, I don't believe one's character is really what shows, and I've talked to people in public that I'm actually close with right now, that post some of the most off-the-wall political shit that I can't even stand, that I would trust with my wallet, so to speak. People that are actually good people. It's just they have a political view or whatever kind of view that differs from mine. There's people who are likewise similar thinking to what I am, or who I am, or what I am, or whatever you want to call me, or whatever you want to call my views. Namely, a lot of people with, actually, to be honest with you, there's not a lot of people with disabilities that actually believe in a lot of the same things I do. If you want to be honest, if you want to be honest with you, there's a lot of people with disabilities that I know of, at least, are registered Democrats. They're registered to vote at all, which really makes no sense at all, considering the first passage of ADA was done when George H.W. Bush was the president in the White House. But that was the ADA as we know it. The passage as we know it now. There was similar writings to the ADA that were around in the 1970s that weren't. I can't think of what it was called back then, but it wasn't Americans with Disabilities Act. I'm gonna look it up while I have a minute. What was the ADA? I'm looking it up now. I know there was another name for it. '70s. I can't believe it. Well, there was no bill for the ADA, but there was just from the 70s on to 1990 when George H.W. Bush signed it into passage. It was just a movement. Basically, it was more, it was more or less just a movement that really had no muscle around it. And really, I don't understand why most of these people, basically, to be honest with you, if you're someone if you're a Democrat at all and you're someone with disabilities and you have any idea where the framework of the ADA was started, it was, George H.W. Bush signed it into law, and I hate to say it, I think it was Jimmy Carter that kind of started some of the movement, in the 70s. Yeah, because he made some, did some programs with Social Security to help the disabled, which he was a terrible president, but still, that was one of the few good things he did. Yeah, he was a Democrat though, so, but that's where a lot of people get their information. They confuse with the whole Social Security movement for people with disabilities, which originally the SSI was set up to be, stuff to be put in a retirement account, and people could, use it when they got older. It was money that they could get when they were aging out of the work world. It wasn't meant to be what it is now. And what people need to, what the fuck? I gotta do this. I'm pissed. Thank you. It was meant to be safe. Wow, I'm shocked. It was meant to be something more than what people are using it for now. And that kind, with a lot of people now, with these politicians that I'm not the biggest Andrew Cuomo fan, and I'll tell you straight up, I can't stand the guys. I hate his guts, to be honest with you. But a lot of people that are jumping on his dick about the whole closing of the workshops and everything, which is inevitable, it will happen in the next 5 to 10 years officially. I don't think there'll be any new workshops in Monroe County, at least where I am. Watch my show. Message me if you want me to, to sell anything, promote your products. Okay, thank you. I gotta clean this computer out at the end of the night, I think. But anyway, you got, these people that are bitching about how these workshops are going to be shut down the next 5 to 10 years are some of the same people that are still alive. We're probably relatives of these people that were marching back in the 70s when they wanted to close down places like your, Newark Mental Hospital, Willowbrook, and places like that. That were the big rage of guys like my grandfather was still around and in his active heyday. To be fair, that played a big part in his hatred towards group homes, which really, I'm not going to hate on group homes because, to each his own. They work for some people, but for others, they just don't have any relevance. And looking back, there's no, you couldn't compare a group home to a place like Willowbrook. That's all you got to do is Google some of that stuff now, look it up on YouTube, and see how. I remember even before I did partners in policy making, and watching some of these videos of what happened, the horrors of these places, these institutions that they put people with developmental disabilities in at the time. It was a tragedy, man. I'm not going to go out of my way and be like, it affects me, because in a large scale, I don't think it affects me personally, because I was not even a thought in the 70s, but it played some of the stuff that went down probably played a big part of, why people who are my age or a little bit older were put in group homes, because parents now that were young around those days remember what happened. And I mean, me personally, like I said, it's it's an irrelevant thing to me because I'm not, you know, in any way, shape, or form going anywhere. But I will say this, you know, what the hell is wrong with this thing? It keeps focusing out. Focus in. I'm right here, you stupid fuck. Talking to the camera, by the way, not you guys. You know, I gotta do what I gotta do. Ah! The reason I did that on the air was because that back feed went in my ears. Ouch. Whew. It was painful. Ooh, ow. Testing. Testies 1, 2. I can hear myself think. Or do I? There's a lot of, you know. Hi, Craig.
What are you doing?
Broadcasting.
Why are you in a cup?
It's keeping this from getting back in my ears. You know, this thing is fucking weird. I wish I could actually figure out how many viewers I actually have, but you know. Bottom line is it looks like, you know, there's a lot of agencies, you know, places like the ARC, CDS, CDR, LAI, Easter Seals. That's the only one I'm not really familiar with. Easter Seals, I'm not really familiar with them at all. I've heard that they're a good agency, but you would have to ask somebody that knows more about them. But you know, there's a couple, and there's only one particular agency that I listed, and those groupings of agencies that I've just fired off for you that I wouldn't deal with, but I won't tell you that over the air. I'd rather put that over a message, because I don't want to piss anybody off, but that's how I feel. There's plenty of, you know, but I'd say for someone who's 21 and going through the transition phase, you know, I would recommend them to either an internship through the ARC or LAI, or I'd recommend them to, I don't know. If you want information on that, you should call Janet Austin or someone from Starbridge. Those people would lead you in the right direction. I know I can't lead people in the right direction, but I can help you get there. But me personally, I don't know. I know enough about my own stuff and my own learnings through the years, but I'm not. I'll be honest with you. I'm out of practice. I haven't really taken part in too many advocacy initiatives in the last 5 years. But I don't really. It doesn't mean I'm not. I keep my nose, you know, in the game, so to speak. I don't really follow any one particular agency. The only agencies I follow are, you know, agencies like the ARC, which I work with, you know, because I do the advocacy stuff with them still. I work with LAI because it's where I get my job coaching from, my particular job, and I work with the Advocacy Center because, well, Starbridge because I get my service coordination from them. I personally would not want to go anywhere else for that because I've worked with the Advocacy Center for 15 years, and I love that place. I love those people. They're great people. And Janet Austin, I'd give her my left hand. Whoa, there's a Boston missing in the area. Oh, I got to share this, folks.
Here, baby. You need to put your shoes on.
It looks just like, oh my God. Yep.
Oh, your baby is sad. Can you believe it?
Oh.
That's okay. I'll be all right. It was very red.
If you have a dog that's missing in Hamlin, it's a Boston Terrier. Please contact Hamlin Animal Control, please.
Got everything?
Oh my God, what the hell's wrong with people? Fuck, it drives me nuts. Good night, guys.
Good night.
You know, what's wrong with people if they can't keep a goddamn cold in their dogs? Ever since that incident with Honey, I've been way more active with my dogs. That one bad incident was something that'll haunt me forever. And I miss her. I miss the pup to death. But it is what it is. I gotta find a
We
way.
love Jesus!
Okay, that's enough of that. Jade Pierce. Oh, I know who that is. Okay. Stop. Oh no! You're disgusting. Oh, I'm trying to move my mic screen out a little bit. Oh no! All right. So, are you watching me, Tammy? I'm already unfriend some of these people. Let me get this. I'm supposed to help you promote your stuff, but you don't want to promote mine. Courtesy goes a long way, you fuck.
I tried helping her for a long time.
That makes a lot of sense. Oh well. I don't need it. Oh, well. I'm gonna go check my email. The old data service. YouTube. Just go check my email.
I don't care, guy. I'm still not looking for your baby. You can't find it, then it's gone. You know, it's night. Well, then you better look for it.
Yeah.
Where you at?
Yeah. You know, here's common sense with, I'm not going to get in the whole firearms talk over the Facebook, because or over YouTube rather. I don't personally want to make this about guns. Like I've said before, if any grown man or woman wants to put an end to your life, they'll do it with or without a firearm.
He's going to the bathroom.
Anyone that disagrees with that is obviously not a grown man or a woman. I could. I'm gonna throw you. I'm gonna end this.
And your shoe.
So you're watching, but
Yes.
He's wearing them.
I'm not paying attention to people, the monetary stuff yet. I don't know, but my big, it's what it is. I don't care, Ha! Christmas movies in October. That's pretty cool.
I'm looking for your shoe.
I want to watch Christmas movies every day of the year. No, I don't. I don't want to hear Christmas at all until Christmas gets here. Where did I get Hartman from? I don't care about Hartman. I don't know this kid. Well, I know him, but I want to add him on Facebook. Yeah. It's like I said, I'm not going to grab that, or I'm not going to grab a piece of the conversation, but I don't care over the air. I can voice that on Facebook. If you don't know my view from what you see in public, then you don't need to know it. You know, as a man, or as men, or women, you know, we're all on the same level of danger. If you want to shoot somebody, you're going to shoot them.
Wow, she is so stupid. She does not understand Colin's disagreeing.
Yeah. It's disgusting. Oh,
Remember?
but I'm going to leave you with this dog tonight.
Alright, I'm going to head to the road.
See you, Wally. Come back tonight.
No, it's perfect.
See you. I just, I don't understand how people can say, one end of the coin, well, it works like this. You don't need a gun to fight. Here's the point. I don't need to. I don't want to use the gun. I don't want to use any sort of arms.
He's gone.
I want to use. If I have a gun, I have it for my protection. I hope that.
Stop that, Henry.
But the deal is this: there ain't nobody in. I don't know. My brother Craig, my little nephew Connor, the Conster. You know, if you, I don't know, people are just weird, and it just bothers me that, you know, want to shoot someone, you're gonna shoot them. You know, if you want to kill someone, if you can't access a gun, you're gonna find something else to do the job. It might be a lot harder, but you're gonna do it if you want to do it. It's the bottom line. Or you might get stopped by someone with a gun. And that's all there is to it. Oh. All right. And today's a big wrestling event on WWE Network. Hey, put on my desk. Okay, I'll take it. Don't take this with you. All right. I'm gonna get rocking here. Okay, everybody, it was a pleasure to watch the broadcast with you. For those of you who couldn't make it tonight, watch the replay. Good night.